Hey you guys, it's Gabriel calling from the Eurovision, and we are on to our second song from UMK, Finland's fantastic national final. And today we're on to the second song. We are going to Linda Lampenius and Pete Parkkonen with their song Liekinheitin. Shall we listen and react to it? Let's do this! Alright, we are on to second song from UMK. Last time out we listened to Etta with her song $1 Million Smile. You can go check that out if you wish to. But if not, we are here today to react to Linda Lampenius and Pete Parkkonen with their song Liekinheitin. So, let's read a bit about them. There's actually quite a lot about them. I don't know if they're both famous or just because there's two of them. Let's get into it. So, pop star Pete Parkkonen and violin legend Linda Lampenius, who has excelled in international arenas, form a spectacular UMK duo. This is on the YLE website, by the way, the Finnish broadcaster. So, the career paths of the artists who only recently began collaborating have been very different, but are both united by a deep love of music and performing. Parkkonen said, we both have the feeling that the stage is our home. When we step onto it, we own the place. Linda is known as a worldwide violinist. Pete Parkkonen, who has a diverse career, has grown as an artist through bands and gigs. Parkkonen started as a drummer as a child and ended up becoming a singer in his teens when the lead singer of his friend's band couldn't make it to practice one day. Let's read about the UMK's jury's reasoning for why they have selected this act. They've done this with all 7 acts. I'm going to read out their statement here. This is a brilliantly executed duet between two very different artists. The beautiful dialogue between the vocals and the violin and the appropriately crazy production surrounding it keep you intensely engaged for the entire 3 minutes, culminating in a soaring climax. Pete and Linda both sound great on their own instruments. Flamethrower is a bold and surprising, yet straightforward and easily catchy song. So, it translates to flamethrower. That's got me very excited to listen to this. Shall we listen to the very famous violinist Linda Lampenius and Pete Parkkonen with their song Liekinheitin, Flamethrower. Alright, here we go. I'm very excited to listen to this. Hitting play. Alright. Ooh. Very Spanish vibe for some reason straight away. Straight into it. Compelling start, I must say. Alright. Wait for something to happen, you know. It's kind of been stretched out for quite a while this already, but let's see, here we go. Ooh. Got quite a magical feel. The violinist, Linda, just looks like an angel, so angelic. Beautiful. Quite an interesting contrast that we don't normally see at any national finals, really. We've got a violinist accompanied by a vocalist. I've got to dart up quickly. This is really good. This came out of a movie in a way, but it's been really interesting to see how this comes out on the UMK stage. It's good. It is good. Just something a bit different. Here we go with the violin. Wow, this is actually really good. You know, this has something like a climax, an intensity that something like $1 Million Smile didn't quite have. This is really impressive. It's quite a masterpiece, actually. we go, reaching the end. Finishing with a bang. Wow. Now that last 10-15 seconds gave me JJ Wasted Love kind of feeling, goosebumps at the end where that note just felt so stretched, and if you can hold that live, that could be really, really special. Flamethrower. It would be wiser to leave here. How could I freeze the feelings? You are a flamethrower. On the same night, smoke in the air, I searched for you among the crowd. You talk to others, to your friends. You're like you don't even know me. It's a little strange that you don't look me in the eyes when last night you couldn't take your hands off me. Even though I get scolding from you, it feels so good. It would be wiser to leave, but I still play with fire. How could I freeze the feelings when you're a flamethrower? You make me burn. I only get a piece of you. You're so hot but ice cold. You are a flamethrower, a flamethrower. Fiery. That is really, really compelling, that song. With 75% public vote and 25% jury voting, this I think will do well in the jury vote. Obviously I haven't heard the other 5 songs yet, nor have any of us. 75% public vote. Now, it depends on how famous these artists are that could it possibly their fame, if they are famous. I'm not sure how famous they are, especially the man. Finnish viewers, let me know. Could pull them through the public vote. If this isn't out at the time of before the Maltese national final, I don't know if it will be. If we look at someone like Aiden from the Maltese national final with his song Bella, now this, his fame in Malta as one of the biggest upcoming artists could put him through to win Maltese national final. And I'm not sure if this is something that could bring Lampenius and Parkkonen through. It's quite brilliant. Linda Lampenius and Pete Parkkonen. This is really, really solid. Now, I really want to feel the rough feeling between the worldwide viewers of this song on the YouTube channel of UMK. So, the violin solos are my favourite part, someone says. I love this song. Yeah, I think that violin solo is pretty special. It just feels like, well, the music video at least has like the orange, like angelic, yellowy kind of light just shining on her and taking a bit of the spotlight off the man, and that really does make it quite special. Someone writes, it's been a long time since any song has given me this much goosebumps. I think since the beginning of that song, when that violin started playing, well, I think a violin is the massive part of this, and the fact that we have such a legendary violinist could really help this song. Linda's violin lifts this performance entirely to a new level. I think a lot of this is about the violinist. I'm not saying the man's useless by any means. I think he sings fantastically. But to be aided by the violinist. Someone writes, winning song. Cheers, Linda and Pete. Yes, that is true. And let's choose one more. Wow, this is ambitious. Someone writes, wow, this could win a whole Eurovision. Wow, could it win Eurovision? Has to win UMK first. We've still got 5 other songs, but on my rankings, this is better than $1 Million Smile. So this goes top of my leaderboard so far. The next song will be out on the 18th of January. It will be coming out with Lululai. Let me know what you think about Lampenius and Parkkonen's song Liekinheitin. I'm going to have struggle pronouncing that. Especially if this goes through all the way to Eurovision. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Let me know your thoughts. We'll be back next time for the 3rd UMK song. Subscribe and we'll see you guys later. Bye!